Alright guys, we are in Shelbyville, Illinois, and we're going to be walking the old New York Central line today. You see a date on those anywhere? On any of these rails? This line was, well, let's see, I believe it was 1883 New York Central line. And this was owned, this particular line was owned by New York Central, Penn Central, later Conrail. But we're gonna walk it and see if we can find any old boxes or the track over here, which you can see that curves around over here. That's the Union Pacific siding. I don't know if that's a part of the New York Central or not, but that being said, my son, he had found a date on it. 1915 was the date on one of those rails over there. And again, this line is abandoned. This is the old New York Central line. So let's take a look, see if we can find any old signals or any old boxes or anything. These old lines are dying out. I think there's about 2 miles of line out here that runs here in Shelbyville. And I know this line's cut off under the bridge because you can no longer see. You can see the path, but you can't really see anything else. You can see that Union Pacific is, I don't know if Union Pacific owns this or not now. I'm assuming they probably do. They've got some box cars and, you know, some hoppers and stuff on the siding on the other end of Shelbyville here. But we're just going to follow this line and see where it goes. Here it is, guys, right here. I kind of had a feeling the CE&I bridge is right over here. Here is the part of that Big 4 bridge that goes over the Kaskaskia River. I'm going to try to zoom in over here without falling. See if I can move back just a little bit. Yeah. Yep, there it is right there. You got the beams right over here. The bridge right over here. Jump up here real quick. (1953). The New York Central Bridge. I don't think I see a date anywhere else. Wow. I saw that. Let's see if I can come around the side here. These tracks were abandoned in 83 and 84. There are still some remnants of the line in Paris, Illinois, in the grain elevator in Cargill. They're still using some of the tracks. But I'm gonna see if I can get a shot through here. It's a lot easier to see in person, but yeah, there it is right there. I'm not sure how far. Yeah, see, you should be able to see this from the Union Pacific Bridge. Here's the start of the bridge. Did you go down this way? And
yeah,
okay.
They make like a staircase.
Oh, cool. Yep, just down there, just below is the Kaskaskia. Jump up here real quick. Wow, that's a great find. That is a great find. See if I can kind of zoom in. There we go. There's one of them, one of the big pillars. All right. Check it out and see what we got. No Union Pacific action yet. That's what we were kind of hoping for. Here's a railroad tie. And we didn't see any boxes, did we?
Nope.
No boxes. Look, there's a railroad gate. It's all twisted up. Yep, you can tell. I could tell the farther that we went. I can tell the farther that we had gotten down this line that yeah, the worse it was decaying, the farther down the line. So kids being down here tells me that there's been people on this line. Yeah, here's an old railroad tie there. Check for any old boxes. You see any boxes? Again, New York Central took this, became New York Central in 1883. This line, so you're seeing a piece of history right here. And this line would run into Pana, Illinois, with the Big 4. So Baltimore and Ohio, You had Illinois Central, you had CE&I, and you had New York Central. Did I say all four of them? B&O, CE&I, Illinois Central, and New York Central. Those were the big four. And that was a big town, big mining town there in Pana. And that was a big hub at one time. The railroads there in Pana, Illinois. A lot of traffic going in and out. And if you take yourself back in time, and you think about these old railroads, running these old lines is pretty fascinating stuff. Like I said, over here to the right of us, that's UP. So I'm guessing UP owns this. But back in the day, this was CE&I over here. And on 12th Street there in Mattoon, CE&I had a train station. And from what I was reading, you had to, when you purchased your tickets, you had to purchase the tickets in the Illinois Central Depot. Because New York Central didn't have any place to purchase the tickets. So I thought that was pretty neat. So last Sunday, I'm trying to make a Sunday of this. Last Sunday I explored the nickel plate line. And I will try to get a map up. I'll try to get a map up to show you. Is that a box down there? Quite possibly. That might be a railroad box down there, guys. I think it is. Yep, I'm guessing that's probably one of the old railroad boxes, Conrail or Penn Central, one of the two. I don't know, I'd like to get down there. What's this here? This might be a part of it too, guys. Box of some kind. Oh yeah, it's heavy. Yep, look, it's wood in there. That's some kind of a railroad box. I don't know if it had to do with a signal. Check that out. There's a bucket right here. Old bucket, probably to keep the this might be an old signal that held the signals as well. There was something right here on the side. A lot of this stuff is all fallen into the down here in the bottoms here. It looks like there might be another signal box down in there too. Yeah, that had something to do with the railroad. I'm not sure exactly what. This is a box of some kind. There's a lot of it just sitting down here. Yeah, a lot of it's just been dumped off, it looks like. Yeah, I'm just keeping an eye out. Oh, I need to check and see what these, if there's a date on these rails. They don't look like they've been used in years. Not even really probably for siding purposes. I think if anything, they're using this one right here. Here's the old switch. Hey, what's this here? Might be an old box. Oh,
Concrete.
hold on just a minute. All right. I got a thorn in my shoe, so I had to get that out before I checked out this signal box. Check this out. Concrete. That's probably an original box. Sorry for the graphic there, but someone's been back here. There's the inside of it right there. Old signal box from the New York Central days. And we got some boxes back here as well. Yeah. Some more old boxes from where their electrical equipment was at. Their electrical equipment was at. Right here. New York Central. Wow, this is pretty interesting back here. Yeah. Someone's been back here. I didn't see a tag. You don't see a tag anywhere on those, do you? Thought there might be a tag over here. There's a book out here. Let's see what's back here. Yep. Yeah, this thing's just buried back here. It is buried. I was trying to see permacrete, P-A-T. That has something to do with the railroad. Yep. Check that out. Hey, there's an old book back here. The Dead Zone, Stephen King. That's about appropriate for back here. This is definitely the dead zone. I wish I could get this open. Get it open though. Anyways, here's a shot of the inside of it. Right here, it's caving in. Yep. All right. There's that. Well, I'm glad we had a chance to see that. Still going on down the line. Check out that old switch, Evan. What do you think of that? That's old school. See a date on that anywhere? Who was it? Who was the company that made it? What's the name? Rackor. It says where. All right, Evan, let's keep going down the line. Just trying to see if I can see a date on this. $19.50. That it's covering it up. See if I can get it in there. 1955 maybe. 1955, possibly. I can't. Yeah, it could be 53 too. You're right. The bridge was across there was in 53, wasn't it? Yep, I'm still looking off to the side. I don't see anything over there. And then we're up onto this crossing. Up on this crossing here. you can see coming down. That's what this is. Here, I don't know what the railroad crossing's name is. I don't know what street this is, but we'll check on the street. There, we're at the crossing right now. Let's come down just a little bit, Evan. We'll check down here, down just a little bit and see. It's the old Conrail line here. And Penn Central had it. Now I'm thinking that Union Pacific probably owns this now. You seen anything over here on this side?